Welcome back to the Real Crypto Space. I'm your co-host Louis, and today's video is on FTX.
Welcome back to Real Crypto Space. As Louis said, we are going to be talking about FTX today. It's not financial advice. Always do your own research. Let's get started.
So as you can see here, this is actually kind of a fairly new token. So at the beginning it was called blockfolio. I was using it back then. It was a great exchange app, and then they changed it to FTX. So as down here, background here was when it was called blockfolio, and it's seriously been jumping this entire year, to be honest. We've reached $50. We're at $6 billion market cap. But we still have another 64% of the coins to be released into circulation to be bought up, which makes the price go up long term, but short term, as they do get released, the price will go down as they do need to get bought up, as more in circulation that's not been purchased, therefore will result in price going down a little bit, but it's bullish for long term for sure. So if we go look at its all-time high, as we can see, its all-time high was 2 months ago on September the 9th at $85, and we're currently 40% down from its all-time high. So therefore we would need, as you can see, the market cap was about $10 billion, so therefore we'd need about $4 billion, $3.5 billion to flow back into FTX for the price to break its all-time high, which actually may seem rather hard to you, but considering it's a exchange, $3.5 billion isn't actually impossible at all. It's definitely likely, especially we've got a long way to go with the supply. So it's definitely possible. It's definitely a good long-term investment. Of course, not financial advice. And as you can see here, it's on all the major exchanges, so you won't have any hassle purchasing the token itself. So you can buy it on FTX, their own exchange, which will be the best place, or you could go Binance, you could go KuCoin, Gate.io, all the main sort of exchanges, they've got it. So yeah, let's jump straight into the video.
As you can see on this page, they've also got an options section where if you think the price will go higher, you can call it. And if you think the price will go down, you can put it. And depending on whatever you put, if it doesn't happen, you will lose the money that you put in. So this is very, very high risk. And I wouldn't recommend anyone, to be fair, to actually get involved in this type of so-called gambling, because it is gambling at this point where you can either win a lot or you can lose a lot, depending on what you think. Even if your technical analysis is at point, it's always good to not get involved with projects like these that actually incorporate this gambling feature, which not good to get into a habit into it at all. As you can see on their page as well, they've also incorporated some NFTs where each NFT has a different floor price, which means the lowest price that NFT goes for in that category, which is not bad. As you can see here, they've got a lot of stuff that they've incorporated on their website. So a lot of features, which basically means that, it is an amazing cryptocurrency, and it's starting to develop a lot. So as you guys can see here, it has got a lot of features, and it's definitely something important to actually take in and understand that they are still relatively new. So therefore, always the NFTs that they may have on the website may not do as outstandingly well compared to many other websites that you may see. Nice.
And as you can see here, this is actually the best thing I personally think about with when FTX comes to mind. Is I use it for just specific cryptocurrencies that I want to get this 8% on that aren't really moving too much. So for example, my reef finance is in FTX, just getting this 8%. Because if it's not moving much, I need that 8%, But as you can see, it's all crypto and fiat, so up to $10,000 and you'll be getting 8%, and then all funds after the 10,000 will be 5%, which is still insanely good, because if you think about it, your bank's giving you what, 1% to 0.1% a year. So if you could be getting 5% on more than 10,000 or 8% on less than 10,000, that is pretty insane. And as you can see here, it says they're calculated hourly. And it really does work, guys. I use it myself, and it is all legit. You can take it out whenever you want. It's great, really. But yeah, so that is now it for this video. If you have enjoyed, please make sure you press that like button and also press the red subscribe button. It really helps us out, and we'd really appreciate it. And yeah, have a lovely rest of your